So you like to sling bullets at those zombies? Well, here's a build that'll have you blowing brains all over the place. Let's go! Alright, my friends, here's my build for Jim and Walker. You can use the same build for either or of them, doesn't really matter because they're both focused on damage. So we do a 2-gun setup with them based around assault rifle and sniper. So that's what our cards are going to be going towards. And of course, weak spot damage because we are the gun. So we are the main damage for mutations. That's our role. And anytime we see mutation, we want to be shooting at them right away and taking them down. So you're going to see a lot of weak spot damage in here. So of course, the first card we want to be always active is 2 is 1 and 1 is none. The rest you can see we fill in with weak spot damage. So we got 30%, 20%, and then 50%. So we're at 100% weak spot damage there. Overwatch, broadside, patient hunter, shredder, line them up. Remember, you can use an assault rifle. I mean, you want to use an assault rifle, but if you can't find one, pick up an LMG until you get a decent assault rifle. Tactical vest, as you can see that one right there, especially when you have this card in play, 10% damage applies to assault rifles and LMGs. Something to help us with our reload. A little more damage and bullet penetration. Faster reloads. And that's it. This trigger control one, you can put something else here. It's the last card in the deck, so you know you're not going to really get to use it till you're almost done in an act. So that's why it's all the way at the bottom, because it's not going to even come in play until towards the end of an act. So these aren't set in stone, but this is a good solid baseline that I like to run for assault rifle sniper builds. Again, usually we're in the back behind the melee person. Melee person is usually leading the pack, and then we're backing them up with our gunplay here. So that's the build there. Pretty simple. Give it a try and let me know what you think about it. Show you a little gameplay of it in action, but there's not much to really show. The cards pretty much explain what it's going to do, so you'll kind of get the idea just from the cards. But here we go with a little bit of gameplay. Alright, so the gameplay I included here is veteran difficulty. This is the final boss. I didn't get lucky enough at the start to get a sniper rifle, so what I went with was a ranch rifle, and I've got just a little submachine gun to help me with the ads. Now, this would have gone a lot smoother if someone in the fire team would have focused the ads, so I didn't have to worry about them and could have focused strictly on the tentacles. But with randoms and no communication, you kind of just got to go with what you got. So what we're just trying to show you here is how you can quickly take down these tentacles with a good build here. You see I can shoot them as long as my aim is good, which in points it wasn't, but it is what it is. But if I'm hitting my shots and hitting that tentacle, you know, it goes down fairly quickly. Like I said, when you're doing this with a group, if you're doing it with randoms or with friends, designate somebody to deal with the ads so that you don't have to worry about getting off of boss damage, because that's what really messes things up, is when the heavy hitter has to worry about getting ads out of his way. And that's what I kind of had to do here in a lot of the situation, but we made the best of it, took out the tentacles that we could. I was able to pick up a sniper rifle there, so now we've got a sniper rifle down here, and you'll see what we do when we hit the I call them the tonsils in the boss's throat here. So one shot does pretty good damage. If you didn't know, this guy's kind of health gated, so after you do so much damage, he closes his mouth, goes through his little tentacle launch mechanic here, so there you can't really burn him down. It's just a matter of you do so much damage, he closes his mouth, does the little tentacle spam, you deal with that, rinse and repeat. So you can just see I'm focusing on here, trying to get some shots on the tentacles to get this dude out of the mix. You'll see here, once we kill the mouth, when it comes to the point where we got to chase him, I do die in this point, and that's where the video, I kind of cut it off there. So we did beat it, but I just cut it off because I was down and out for the last bit of it. I took over a bot, so there was no point in me showing you Holly play when this is about gunplay. But the reason I do die in this section, as you'll see, is I had nobody focusing the ads. Too many people were just tunnel visioned on the boss. No one was keeping the ads off me. If I didn't have to worry about the ads, this would be an easy cleanup, because as you can see, 2 to 3 shots from the sniper rifle destroys a weak spot. So that's what I was focusing on, and I was figuring someone would get the picture, like, hey, let's just keep the ads off him and let him do it, because that's all you need is one good person to kill the weak spots, and if everyone else just keeps the ads off that person, it's an easy victory. But we're about to die right here, and this is where the video will end. Right here's where the horde gets me and I die. And that's going to wrap up my assault rifle, sniper rifle build. Like I said, it's meant for Jim or Walker. You can use it with whoever, but it shines better on those two guys because one gets weak spot damage, one gets damage overall. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It is free, does help me out. And also, if you want to catch a live stream, make sure you follow us on Facebook, as we do the majority of our live streams over there, with some of them being here on YouTube as well. That's it, my friends. I'll see you in the next one.